Hello, I'd like to show you how to use Google Images Search to find the best possible images to use in your class presentations or perhaps some sort of materials that you want to print for students to write on. Perhaps it's some sort of Word document or slides, something like that. Or even if students are creating a poster for a presentation, I feel that sometimes the words that I choose have so many pictures that have nothing to do with the search that we need to narrow that down and save ourselves time. Time is so important. As teachers, we certainly need to cut corners whenever we can. So we're going to go to images up here. And the particular topic that I am searching today is the spotted lanternfly. Whoops. Spotted lanternfly is an invasive species. In Pennsylvania, we're kind of like at ground zero for this pest. Certain townships in our area have been quarantined, and students in the city here are very familiar with the spotted lanternfly. They're all over the place right now. But they may not know what they look like in their earlier stages of development, which could be a lesson on insect uh, life cycle or invasive species, or you name it. I actually have a couple of ideas which I'll share with you in a few minutes. But as you can see, there are a lot of photos of the spotted lanternfly. That might be really helpful. However, if we're going to do a presentation, it's also important that we are aware of copyright law. And so if we use settings and advanced search, if the students are going to be using an image, it needs to be something that we are permitted to use. So if we go down here to narrow your results and usage rights, we can filter for free to use or share. And that is an important tool that I think we kind of overlook as teachers, just kind of blow that idea off. But as far as students, I think it's important that we share their responsibility for ownership of a particular thing in an image. And so if we're looking at that narrowed search, we lost a lot of pictures. There's less and less pictures. Although some of these we can use, they could copy and paste that into whatever project they are making. But again, it's important that you realize that less and less of these are actually the spot. This is not the spotted lanternfly. This is. So we see the photos. Let's go back and let's play around with some of these other results here. Now that was filtered on usage rights, but we can also filter on the type of image and just photos. Going back to that advanced search, they are just photos taken by somebody else and uploaded to Google, showing some of the different after the egg, first and second nymph stage, and then the adults here and one with the wings expanded. I really like that picture. But what if I wanted to use a picture of a spotted lanternfly for a black and white document that I use in the classroom for a worksheet, where maybe they have to name the parts of the body? These pictures are great, but they don't help me for the type of document that I want to create. So let's go back to settings and advanced search, spotted lanternfly, and instead of a photo, find clip art or a line drawing. And advanced search, there's maybe one that we could use. Many of these others do not look like the spotted lanternfly, although these are clip art. What I really think I'm looking for is something that is a black and white line drawing. Let's go back to advanced search again. Lanternfly is the word, and the type of image we want is a line drawing. Click on advanced search. This is the only image that I see that really fits what I'm looking for. There's a butterfly because fly is in the word. Not quite sure about the dog or the lobster, but there are certain raspberries, blueberries, something like that. Does not fit. You see what I mean? It doesn't quite hit the topic that I'm looking for, that I'm driving at. So right there tells me that there's not a lot out there that I could use. or my students could use if they were looking for just a black and white photo. Now, yes, they could Photoshop a photo and make it black and white, but what I'm thinking is perhaps the art department would be interested, because I know that I have to do sketches. I'm not an artist, and I certainly don't use charcoal and sketch pads, but I bet they could find some lantern flies and maybe even spend some time drawing them. I don't know how hard that is to present and upload things like that, but hey, it's an idea, and there's certainly an opportunity here to get lantern flies in a black and white style available for somebody to cut and paste and put in a document. That's all I wanted to share with you. Thank you and good luck.